Hello everybody, I'm Trevor Bales. Welcome to the Bales Hay Farm and Ranch YouTube, where we farm and we don't ranch anymore. We just grow alfalfa and then we haul it, we store it, and then we sell it and haul it again. That's what we do here. We grow alfalfa and we sell alfalfa. And our last name is Bales, and we bale alfalfa. It's crazy. You wouldn't understand it. But let's talk about it. Before we get into it, you know what to do. Thumbs up, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, comments. All the comments help. You don't think they do, but they do. They really help. And then just share it to someone. Share it to people you don't even know, or you don't talk to. Just some random person in your phone. Just send it to them, right? What's the worst that's going to happen? They unfriend you? If they unfriend you over a random video, they're not even a good friend to have. So just send it to them. And our sponsors, the best, Bales Hay Sales, the family.
At the light, turn right onto North 1000 East Street.
Oh.
Then turn right onto East Red Hills Parkway.
Okay, sorry. So the farm. Thank you, farm. Thank you, my dad. Everyone's great for allowing me to do this. It's awesome. Next is, so this one's, yes, PDI Performance Diesel Incorporated. Oh man, personal good friend, awesome product. Especially if you own semis, it's really only for you guys. So what a great segue into where I am and what I'm doing. Today is the founder of PDI's birthday. And it's a 6-hour drive.
Turn right onto East Red Hills Parkway. Then turn left onto North Industrial Road.
Okay. Oh, golly. Today is his birthday. It's a 6-hour drive. He comes to see me every now and then. He takes time out of his schedule to come to Buckeye, to call me. He's just become a good friend and somewhat of a mentor to me. So I thought, you know what? All the hay's close to home. I'm just gonna take a 6-hour drive and see my buddy. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm in St. George, Utah. I've been texting his daughter to make sure he is where.
Turn left onto North Industrial Road.
Or we can find him. And I'm pulling up to PDI as we speak. You guys get to see me surprise this dude. Gerrod, on his birthday. Oh man, Gerrod. Hopefully it's a good reaction for YouTube. But which is great. Hopefully he has time. He can really explain to you guys what he does, what they do here. It is more than just a mechanic shop. They're innovative. They come up with products that other people aren't coming up with, and it's a super cool business. And that's why I like them.
Turn left.
We are here. The PDI sign is right there. Oh, just told his daughter I pulled in. Awesome. I'll walk outside so we can let you get in the building. Sweet. Okay, there she is. Where do I park? Jado, where should I park?
What?
Where should I park?
You can park right there or right there, and then I'll let you into his office.
Right where? Or right where?
Or you can just pull up next to him.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
It's awesome his family works for him. I met her a couple years ago. She was in there boxing up stuff, and then she went from this job to her pizza job. She went from here and she worked at a pizza restaurant because she needed to get time away from this business. Anyways, yeah, they're workers. They're awesome. Happy birthday, big guy.
Are you kidding me? You
No.
drove clear up here for a birthday?
Yeah, I didn't even bring Drew. We're not even taking Blue back.
You're not? You just come
No,
up here.
I just came up here. I just can't. So he's got a truck. Remember Blue? He's been working on Blue. Blue's been finished.
It's
and
at the
sitting
house. I mean, I'm starting to charge storage.
Yeah, well, anyways, but I came up here without Drew.
You did?
Happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
You want to tell him how old you are or no?
And I'm old.
Okay.
Over a half a century.
But so if we get to see everything, there's a great podcast out with, what's it called? Flatbed podcast with I can't remember his name at the moment. Jordan Weaver. Check it out. He tells the whole story, so he doesn't have to tell it all over again. Just listen to the podcast, the Flatbed podcast with Jordan Weaver, you get to hear everything. It's awesome. I listened to it. It's pretty good. I learned some stuff I didn't know. Okay, so I'm sitting down with Jada just because Gerrod's got stuff to do because I surprised him because he didn't know I was coming. Is that table the shape of a piston? Kind of. Kind of. I don't know. It just caught my eye. Sorry. No, never mind. Just ignore that. All right, so Jada just told me she does the ordering, which I didn't quite understand because they make all this stuff. So Jada, what is this? Tell me what this is, I guess.
That is a center manifold.
God, it's heavy. So when you say you do the ordering, did you order this ready to go, or did you order the materials to make this?
So I ordered the materials. I ordered the core, and then the casting, and then the machining, which this is a machined piece, and then I need to send it to the coder to be ready to go.
So PDI manufactures this piece. This isn't something you purchase to then put your name on and ship out.
No.
That's pretty cool. And then PDI manufactures turbos.
Mm-hmm.
Again, so you're buying the material and then you're having them all.
We assemble them, everything, put them together.
See, these guys aren't just buying something out of China and then sending it to you. I think that's pretty unique and one of the reasons why I like these guys so much. What are their products?
I buy pretty much everything, except for if it's a shop job, then.
So if they're
Josh
watching
buys
this,
them.
they don't know what everything is. What's everything?
I don't know, the boots that we use,
Intake manifolds, exhaust manifolds, turbos.
oil coolers,
Oil
all
coolers.
parts for the oil cooler,
Oh, I forgot about the oil cooler. Oh, and now you guys are doing injectors, right?
injectors,
So, okay.
all the boxes.
Okay, with injectors, I don't know anything about the injectors. Do you guys manufacture those yourselves, or just, or how do the injectors work?
They're built to our spec.
Okay.
So they're like, instead of just a complete remand, we use like new
Okay.
pieces.
Do you think you guys will eventually make your own?
Maybe
One
hopefully.
day.
Yeah.
We might not be able to talk about that. I don't know, because I know the injectors are pretty new, so we don't want to jeopardize Gerrod. Okay, cool, awesome. Well, thank you and she helped me make sure we could find Gerrod and made sure he was here for the day and not somewhere else. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll see where we go next. So it's the next day. Gerrod treated me to a wonderful dinner with his family for his birthday. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming
It was
up.
awesome. So right now, where are we right now?
We're in the number one warehouse where everything comes in that we manufacture and either put it together or do a quality control check on it. We talk about these oil coolers that are
You guys,
here.
those are pallets of turbos. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, them stainless steel exhaust housing. Nobody makes one like it in the world that we know of.
Oh, that's an exhaust housing.
Yeah,
that's not the
just a
turbo.
part of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that would be a complete turbo over there.
Okay. But just pallets of them. The stuff that's sitting around here, this is like a gearhead's dream. Look, turbos. Manifolds, right? No, oil coolers.
These are dual
Oil
for
coolers,
the
yep.
Cummins.
Oh man, I think I have one of these. I haven't installed it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. He sent me one for my X15, and I
the
haven't.
2-axle. And you haven't even
I
put it
haven't,
on yet.
put it on yet. I'm sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to come down there and help you.
Yep.
Gotta wait for a week or two for it to cool off, though.
Oh yeah, cool off.
Your air conditioning's a little different than this one.
Yeah, it's air conditioned in here. It's amazing. All right, so what else? So we are in the number one warehouse where all of things are put together.
Correct. Quality control, boxed. These have come out of the foundry or the machine shop. Some of them have been to. These are all come out of a foundry, aluminum foundry. Then are powder coated, then installed, then pressure checked, and then boxed. So all these have been put through the pressure check, which are going into line, which will be into boxing next.
So these have all been pressure checked, and so they're good to go.
Yep. So they'll be
And
boxed up.
they've been quality.
We sell about 2,000 of these a year.
Wow. So they work, you're saying?
Yeah, they work from. It's unbelievable. This was a 2-year durability test when we built this, and we did have to make some changes through the 2 years to make it better.
Wow. So talking about how long it takes to get a product from start to finish.
So you come up with the idea, then you engineer it. This one was kind of cool because we engineered it, and of course reverse engineered the factory one off of the X15. We all know that they build a lot of oil temperature, so we reverse engineered it. And Cummins made some changes a few years ago where they went to a bigger thermostat on only like a single stack, that they made the stack bigger. And they're pretty good efficiency rate, but what we seen as we were doing durability tests, and we did a aluminum print, so we actually printed the durability test one. We printed it on a printer and then put it on the truck, and it's still currently running.
Oh, wow.
So it was printed with a printer. I
Like
have
a 3D
plastic,
printer.
Yeah, 3D printer. I have a plastic printer upstairs, but this was an actual aluminum.
There's an
printer.
aluminum. I did not know an aluminum 3D printer existed.
Yeah, you can actually print stainless steel. You can print an exhaust manifold with technology and anything anymore. So we had to change it several different times, and what we ended up doing is actually going back to the old style thermostat that's a little bit smaller because of the cooling plates, to slow the oil down, the volume of oil going through the cooler, to slow it down so it had actually time to cool it with having more cooling plates.
Crazy. So more wasn't necessarily better.
More
flow.
is better. Controlling the
Controlling,
oil
I
to go
gotcha.
through the cooler is better. It's kind of like everybody talks about like a 4-row radiator, right? Well, and then they come out and they first had them and they didn't cool any better. Well, they were pushing the water through the radiator so fast.
Well, it didn't
with
have
the
time to
fan
cool.
coming, it didn't have time to cool it. So now they have a 4-row dimple core where they actually crimp the core and slow the water down, so it
Gotcha.
has time to cool it.
Interesting. This is the oil cooler we were just looking at, correct?
Correct.
But this
So-
is taken apart?
No, this is
Oh, it's just
in
flipped
the,
over.
This is
Oh, it's
actually
flipped
the
over.
assembly. So when it comes in with the bare casting, we manufacture every single of the components, from the tube here, the transfer tube, to each cooler, from the cooler plates. So each part is transitionally comes in, and we manufacture it that way.
So this entire thing you manufactured
Yes.
yourself.
Uh-huh.
You're not paying someone.
No, it comes through our manufacturing. I mean, this is a foundry. We don't own the foundry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And we don't own the cooling plate, but this is to our design.
Okay.
So when we set down to manufacture it, they manufacture it.
I guess
for
what I'm
us.
getting at, you're not ordering something out of China and just slapping your name on
Absolutely
it. Oh,
not.
that's so cool. So what are these guys doing?
Tommy, tell him what you're doing.
Tommy?
Do you know Tommy Boy?
I know Tommy Boy, yeah.
This is his son.
he
he not look like
he looks a little mini Chris Farley.
Yeah.
But better looking, obviously.
Oh, thank you.
He does a better job too. Like,
Good,
he's a
good.
real good actor.
So I feel like
Tell us what you're doing.
Right now, boxing up some non-gated DD15, so I just got back.
DD15 turbos for.
Yeah. So,
that's one turbo in this box.
yeah.
Nice.
And I believe we have 23 of the non-gated that we need to box up. So, we're just getting them boxed up.
Just boxing them up.
Yep.
Right on. This is where all the shipping happens.
Yep, shipping, boxing, quality control.
Shipping, boxing, quality control, with all these parts. So this is the cooler, right? Oil cooler?
Nope, that's a manifold.
Oh, this is a oh yeah, that's a lot smaller. Okay, that's a manifold. Oh, here's the manifolds on the pallet. I've got a couple of these on my trucks. What are you guys working on?
That you're
Want
building
different
now.
oil coolers.
Different oil cooler.
Cat. This is a cat.
Okay.
oil cooler.
Right on.
And then the 7443, is it the X15? manifold?
ISX. ISX. Yep,
Install
2250.
kit.
So you guys are it's just you're not installing them, you're putting the kits together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
they
it's
go
like
in the
holy
box.
smokes, you guys got to
So-
install all this? All right,
Yep.
gotcha.
Yep. So
And then they have a whole bunch of
each
O-rings
kit
and
comes with
stuff.
each part, so it's out of the box, easy to install.
Right on. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of bolts and fittings and oh my gosh. Wish I had all this in my shop. This is nice.
We can send you a pallet full,
Of just fittings and stuff?
whatever you need.
I go through fittings
We
like
can manufacture
crazy.
Whatever you need.
I go through fittings like crazy.
This piece here is the bag part of that oil cooler. We manufacture that
Oh, and
also.
that's where the
Thermostat goes.
was sticking in,
Uh-huh.
right? Or goes into. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this one. This one's shiny.
Yeah, that's for an Acer.
We're out in the shop right now. We're just looking at all the. Is this a brand new truck? That motor looks brand
This
new.
is a glider that had an engine in it before that the engine had failed.
Okay.
So we've done quite a few engines for this company. This is a C16 with our compound turbo setup. It's got everything from our pistons, liners, cylinder head, injectors, oil cooler, oil pump, everything we manufacture. So, for years, PDI was only the performance end of things. Well, over the last few years, we started transitioning that now we're building the engine from the inside out instead of just the outside. So, the pistons, the liners, the cylinder head, the injectors, all that we're manufacturing. The camshaft, of course, the stuff we're well known for, turbochargers, and the horsepower end of it.
But this company did not send you a motor. You had this motor
No.
for them?
We built this motor to what they wanted for horsepower
Okay.
and spec. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
Like I say, the used engine market has kind of ran up, like the cores. We built cores for years. There is one over there, an older motor we're building right now, but this motor and the one you see behind you both have brand new blocks and crank. They're brand new. So we sourced them. They're the block's actually a factory Caterpillar block that we found that they'd had so many of somewhere, and they were sitting on storage somewhere that we purchased.
Interesting. This is all your stuff. The
Yes, sir.
oil cooler, turbocharger,
Manifold
right there.
cylinder head, injectors, and cam, of course.
Oh
on the inside
wow!
of it.
Even the inside, like you just
Yeah.
said, you're building the inside too.
Yeah, If
Awesome.
we wander over here, we can show you a
Thank you.
5EK, so an older Cat engine. And this is what, the last time you were up, you seen a bunch of engine cores. We ran through these. This one's all been through the block, been machined, new counterbores. As you can see right here, these wear out on a Caterpillar, so these have all been insorted. The lower press has been inserted, so the machine shop cuts this out, inserts it, and then remachines it back to its factory.
Wow.
You can machine down too far to get past your deck height. That's very unheard of. But these inserts are the guys that build engines correctly, there's quite a few of them out in the industry that are, and then the lower press.
Wow.
So
I am not an engine guy. This is blowing my mind, I guess. I don't know. It's just engines are interesting to me. I wish I knew more about them, but it's what
some of us want to know how to bale hay.
Right. I don't know.
This would be our head gasket overhaul kit. So as you can see,
So if I ordered this, it would show up in a nice, cool box like this.
yes sir.
Just packaged up.
Everything's
Awesome.
there with all your parts list. One thing everybody ought to know in the industry, you can buy gaskets anywhere, but you can't buy quality gaskets. So all of this has been through a durability test, has a different O-ring capacity. Just because you buy an O-ring that fits in the hole does not mean it's going to last. And all these have different compounding in them. Some of the O-rings, just because it's an orange O-ring for a liner doesn't mean it's going to last. Each liner has a different part of our liner O-ring has a different capacity of what it needs to take, whether it's oil, whether it's coolant, and just because you put it on there doesn't mean it's going to last.
Wow, I didn't know all that.
These are the liners that'll be going in those. This is, of course, your main bearings, ring sets, your piston pin, of course, snap rings.
So a lot of guys are just doing this in their own shops.
Well, some guys are, but we sell them to a lot of different shops out
Okay.
across the country. I think we're up to a little over 100 dealers. We can show the map when we go in the
cool.
sales office.
Awesome.
Like I say, this is kind of some of the components that have been stored up over the years that they'll build that engine out of. And when you buy one of our engines versus other people's remans, they don't necessarily have a new sensor, a new harness. If it meets spec, they put it on. Ours is new everything.
Everything.
From the ECM, from the transfer pump, even your oil fill tube, but even the fittings, the fuel pump down here is new. Everything's new, so you're not getting very many used parts. You may reuse this fuel block or a few things, but as far as sensors, electronics, everything internal and external are all new.
Whoa, this looks like a trophy room.
Yeah, this is just over the years, some of the truck trophies we won. We don't show much trucks, we just put stuff on display anymore. We don't want to be in competition really with our customers. So, I think the last set of trophies we bought or not bought. One was a Stampede, and I can't even remember, I think it was 2017 won these trophies, and that was Stampede that won that.
Okay. Gerrod was just showing me this is their dealer map.
Yeah, so any of those parts, or if you need an overhaul or you need to get anything, you can get the parts down here, and they either get shipped to them and they can install them, and a lot of them have them in stock.
Dude, there's nothing in Louisiana or Arkansas
We're
or
working on it.
Arizona. What the heck? Is it just because they could just
Well,
come to
there is
you?
a Bales Hayes down
Yeah, but
here
I'm not
somewhere, but-
I don't sell your. Dude, these two states are empty as well. Huh, well. I guess when you're that close to you just bring it to you.
Most generally. I think that's why Blue showed up here.
The truck I dropped off, right? Yeah. Touche. There's Dylan. What's up, Dylan? How you doing?
Not much. How are you doing?
Good to see you again.
See you too.
And Cade, he's over tech support, and if there's any warranty or core return type
Have
stuff.
I talked to you, Cade? I was working on a programmer once. Oh, I don't want. It was embarrassing.
Most likely it was with me then.
Trevor from Bales Hay.
I don't.
Yeah, but I've talked to you a couple times.
You
then.
can't forget that one.
No.
It was embarrassing. I'm not going to tell you guys what I was doing wrong, but he pretty much said, "Is the key turned on?" And I said, "No."
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you're wondering, if you're going in and out of California, everything that they have here is legal to run in all 50 states. It's approved in California and everywhere else. I guess California is the hardest state, right?
Oh yeah, the EPA follows the California Air Resource Board. So we have to test engines, certify them, whether we pull the engine out and go to a third party and have it tested. That facility's in San Antonio, Texas. And that makes it so the performance parts can be run anywhere in the United States. You're not worried about getting in trouble, and it doesn't leave a footprint, so you can not worry about warranty either. So we have a lot of people that buy them for fuel efficiency, and also buy the other components for long lasting, but better than OEM part.
Awesome. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. California is pretty difficult can be difficult to deal with. That's where they dyno test everything. Everything does get dyno tested when they're doing a big job on a motor. He does a lot of motor homework. I do everything here. It's pretty cool. They paint stuff. He's got a paint booth, but I do feel a little bad. I surprised him for his birthday. I'd been working with his daughter on making sure he wasn't too busy. So I know I wasn't too busy, but we're just going to keep this pretty short trip because he's got stuff to do. He's leaving. He's got a big trip next week. But this is my second time here at this place, and every time I'm here, it's pretty cool to see. But you've got to listen to that podcast, the Flatbed Podcast with Jordan Weaver, because they spend over an hour talking about Gerrod's history. I mean, he was a mechanic at another shop, and as a part-time job to make extra income, he had a milk delivery route, a small business that he did with his dad. And he started just like any of us with nothing and low in the world of industry and building. So it's super cool story. We weren't talking about you. Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, Gerrod's taking me on a treat. We're gonna go look at a truck called Family Business. So what's the history of this truck?
The history is we took two trucks and built into one, and I built it for my son, and had another company involved that helped us with it, and we built it in 5 months, from frame rails to pretty much motor, every single thing, custom interior. It's well known out in the market. It's the one that won most of the trophies that are inside the trophy case.
How old is it?
Its title is the 2001.
Okay.
So it was kind of like the Johnny Cash truck, like where we took one piece and just started building it out, but then we decided to do it, and it just built out in all 4 months.
Wow. I didn't realize it was that fast of a build. All right, we're headed there to look at it now.
So we are at the rental. Because it's the show truck, it just does not sit in the shop to get banged up. So we're at the rental to park the truck. And here is Family Business, right?
Yes, sir.
So you guys built this in 5 months.
Yep.
At least the wheels are cut. How do you even get that done?
Water jet.
Water jet?
If you look, the logo's in
Everything.
single part of it.
It's in the paint. I know. Yeah, the paint has the logo. It's in the mirrors. How do you open the doors?
It's suicide. I'll open it on the.
Oh, this one's open. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
It's chain shut.
Oh, it's chained shut. I knew that. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, this is the show truck. Look at these seats. Are they air conditioned with those holes?
No.
Oh, well, it's
But if
disappointing.
you look, the logo's even built into the dash.
Yeah, the dash,
Steering wheel,
the roof. Look at all those speakers.
door
Good.
opener is.
How does that work?
It just opens it.
Oh, okay, there it is. Man, this truck is cool. How many miles are on it?
It might have 30.
The show truck. What motor does it have?
It's locked down. It's out of air too.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be able to show you the
Well,
motor.
that's
today.
all
It's
right.
got a C18 in it.
Jeez, what kind of horsepower does that push?
It was about 1800.
Wow. Has it ever been hooked up to anything?
Never been hooked up to anything. Been to the biggest thing it's been other than shows.
Is this open? Oh, I thought that was a hinge. Never mind.
Biggest thing it's ever been to a show is Autumn took it to a dance once.
Did she really? Oh, his oldest daughter. Oh, the plate. Man, show trucks. Anything show is cool, right? I love show pickups, cars. Family business. So the son this is for is 14. You think he's going to stay in the family business?
Yeah, I think so, unless he ropes us right out of the business. He likes the team rope.
Oh, he's a cowboy. He's a cowboy. Beautiful truck, beautiful build. Think you'll take it any more shows?
I think we'll take it to NASCAR this year, probably.
NASCAR. Is there a show there or just to take
Yeah,
it?
there's a show down there. And then maybe the college is putting on something this year. We might take it to it.
Okay. So when you take this, it gets towed on something.
Yeah, we haul it on a Landau.
Okay.
Now going across town, we'll drive it. But like if we take it to NASCAR, we drive it on our Landau.
You cover it up?
Haul it on. No.
How do you keep the chips or road debris?
Just it's ceramic coated and just clean it when we get there.
Okay. Huh. Man, what a machine. What a machine. Awesome. Awesome. One day Bales Hay Sales might be. Let's be honest. Bales Hay Sales is never going to be
It might be.
hauling hay with a truck like this. Man, you just don't see stuff like this very often. Well, that's awesome. All right, I've got a 6-hour drive home. To you guys, it'll feel like that. But Gerrod, thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for coming up.
And anything, so if people want to find anything about you, parts, just PDI.com?
Yes, www.pdidiesel.com.
PDIdiesel.com. I think I've been doing that wrong this whole time. That's all right.
That's why we ain't getting any traffic.
Whatever. And I guess tell everyone, you are not just performance stuff. It's not just about having horsepower in your truck.
Right. So, I mean, for years we were just about building the performance parts for the truck, making them have more power, more fuel efficiency, and doing that with longevity. Well, over the last 3 or 4 years, we've developed product that's actually replacement parts that we've took the quality of the performance parts and put into replacement parts, pistons, liners, cylinder heads, injectors, and qualified them through durability tests to be able to meet the standards of the heavy duty industry and put more buck in the customer's pocket for the cost per mile they're paying to keep their truck going.
Awesome, because I'm afraid a lot of people just assume it's performance stuff. You're just adding horsepower, and that is not it at all. It is so much more than that. Again, Gerrod, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
And don't forget, you guys, go to that podcast, Flatbed Podcast, Jordan Weaver. It's his story in there, and it's incredible. You used to deliver milk.
Oh, yeah. I was a milkman.
Do you still drink milk?
Not very much.
Not
Kind
very
of the
much.
sour gallons of smelling once in a while got the best
Oh,
of me.
I can believe
Chocolate
it.
milk's good, though. It kind of overrides the
Overrides
smell.
it. Good. Awesome. Thanks again, Gerrod. We'll see you later.